Estamos almorzando picante cuy después del rescate, ¿eh?
Picante cuy. On the second day of the rescate, or the rescue of the drone, and have to celebrate, right? With some papas and cuy, or some potatoes and guinea pig for our celebration lunch. Okay, so we are out here about 12,800 feet, starting our hike up one of the most famous hikes here in the Andes in Peru, Laguna 69. Had to get the bus this morning at 5 o'clock with about 25 other people on our bus. Thankfully, we are the second bus here out of 3 or 4 buses, I think, this morning. So we are exactly 2 miles into the hike here, still walking over a little bit of a frozen stream here that was frozen from last night, a little bit slick, getting by some of these beautiful waterfalls that are cascading down behind us. We are up to 14,000 feet here, getting some great views that are coming up ahead of us here. Only maybe another 2 miles or so of the lake. You can see where the basin would be straight up ahead, where we're heading to Laguna 69. So we are exactly 3 miles in. We're at 14,300 feet. Made it up to Laguna Consuelo and feeling good. Look at these views behind us. We started out at 12,800 feet, so we've gained quite a bit, but it hasn't been overly steep so far. I think it's pretty doable, and we have seen no one ahead of us, so we're hoping to be one of, if not the first people up at Laguna 69. So we are up above 15,000 feet. Should have about 200 or 300 more feet of climbing left to the lake, maybe about a quarter mile of distance, and trying to power through it. Here's where you start feeling a little bit of the elevation. Thankfully, we've been at elevation for a week or 10 days, so we are trying to just power right through it and get up to the lake before anybody else is up here. Oh, we can see the Laguna coming up here about a couple hundred meters up ahead. Looks like it's that turquoise blue that's clearly just the glacial runoff. And we are the first ones here at Laguna 69. Beat everyone up in the couple of buses. I think there were 2 or 3, and got the place to ourselves, at least for a little bit here. This just turquoise blue water is amazing behind us, and there's nobody out here. You can see all the frozen kind of glacial runoff up above and the big peaks right behind us. Oh, so beautiful. Since the tour gives you about 6 hours and we got up there pretty quick, I'm gonna try to link up a couple of the lagunas here close to Laguna 69. We have made it over to our second one of the day, Laguna Brogi. So I'm doing some bushwhacking here, trying to connect these lagunas, which I don't think too many people visit. I'm at 14,600 feet, so I'm still at a very high elevation. I'm hoping to get over to these 3 or 4 lagunas, which are straight ahead here, but it's kind of slow going for the moment. So I've made it all the way over here to Laguna de Manda, which has kind of 4 little small lagunas here, and I can see why Laguna 69 receives all the attention. It's pretty back here, it's beautiful with the mountains, but I mean, just that glacial carved valley, and going up to that bowl where Laguna 69 is set. Unless you got a little bit extra time, that would be the main route for sure. I had a little bit of extra time today, so decided to come on over here and check it out. I get this impressive view of Chacrarahu, one of the more difficult 20,000 foot or above peaks in the area, or 6,000 meters. And yeah, and this area is just kind of untouched. Like, no one comes up here, everyone goes up to Laguna 69. So if you've got a little bit of time like I did today, I recommend coming up this way. It's beautiful, and yeah, just a little side trip here to get up to several other lagunas.
Mi nombre es Celestino y soy guía. Me he conocido un amigo que es un buen compañero. Le hemos compartido todo el día hoy día. Hemos ido a la Laguna 69 y un amigo que nos hemos conocido está fuerte.
So here we are back at Laguna 69, day 2 with Celestino. Hopefully looking for a rescate de drone aquí, trying to recover the drone that is up there in the waterfall, or close to the waterfall. And I got some ropes with us today. Got some more time to try to work it out. And it should be an adventure, but we're hoping to rescue it and get down from the different platforms, or work our way to find it from yesterday. So day 2 should be interesting here. Let's see how it goes. So we're trying to study these different platforms here on this side of the waterfall to see if we're gonna try to come up from the bottom, come around here from the side, or rappel down kind of from the top of the waterfall. I'd love to have this drone. I love sharing all the footage and everything that's on it. So we're gonna try our best here. Got gear, got some expertise, not with me, but with Celestino. And so he's setting up the ropes here so we can make our way across these ledges safely in case we fall. The rope's gonna catch us here. It's secured to the tree. We're gonna make our way across. I'm pretty sure the drone is maybe 200 meters or 200 yards back that way. So we're getting everything set up here to go across safely is the plan. I have not rappelled that much. That was exciting. Just coming straight down here. I'm gonna check out this view of where I just rappelled down from. Okay, we're making it. We're making it across here. These ledges are really slick. They've got moss that froze over last night. I mean, it's down in the 20s every night here when you're up at 14,000 feet. The sun kind of thaws things out, but they're still wet and slick. So you got to be really careful when you're coming down these ledges. And yeah, definitely glad to have the ropes here today. ¿Cómo lo ves? Bien? So we found it. It looks like it's in decent shape. A couple of the propellers are cut off, but gracias a Celestino que el rescate ya fue un éxito.
Y ya logramos el propósito. Ahí está. Sano y salvo.
Ahí está, creemos. Sano y salvo, drone.
Salvemos la vida.
Gracias a Dios. Muy bien. So the drone is tied in my hat, hanging from my waist here behind me. Kind of needed both hands to get over here, so we didn't bring the backpacks or the case or anything. And I'm hoping it's doing all right. So I don't know if you can really appreciate it right from where I am, but when you get down these bushes, which are really slick, there's just a huge drop off. So that's why we're rappelling this part. And the part up above that he just went up, now we're on our way back, is sketchy, very sketchy. So we need to rappel it. There was no question about it. One thing I'm good at is following instructions. Oh, my life is on the line. When we're rappelling here on areas like this where I don't feel that comfortable, I will listen to what my guide says.
Tienes un mosquetón que está listo, por favor.
And thank goodness I can speak some español también. Si hay espacio, viajas. Si no, esperes el próximo vuelo. We're finishing up Laguna 69, el segundo día, rescatando el drone, gracias a Dios, que nos salió bien, it went well for us. Happy to be back here and to have recovered the drone with an exciting rappel for sure, to get it back. Y gracias a Celestino por la ayuda, claro.
De nada.
Finishing up here our trek on the second day of the rescate, or the rescue of the drone, and have to celebrate, right, with some papas and cuy, or some potatoes and guinea pig for our celebration lunch while we wait to see if any kind of transportation comes by. ¿Qué estás comiendo ahí?
Estamos almorzando picante cuy después del rescate, ¿eh?
Picante cuy, porque
cuy.
No hay mejor, ¿no? Después de un rescate que
claro,
cuy.
es lo justo ya, lo que les espera.
Buen provecho. ¿Cómo está el cuy?
Está bueno, ¿eh?
¿Está rico?
Está rico.
Siempre, un almuerzo normal, ¿no?
Sí.
If you like my travel and outdoors videos, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe buttons, and thanks for your support as I visit every country in the world.